Welcome to our exploration of the Visigothic kingdom, a pivotal chapter in Spain's rich tapestry of history. The Visigoths, a Germanic tribe, played a crucial role in shaping the cultural and political landscape of the Iberian Peninsula during the early Middle Ages. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Visigoths established their kingdom in what is now modern-day Spain, marking a significant transition from Roman rule to a new era of governance and society. This kingdom was not just a political entity, it was a melting pot of cultures where Roman traditions blended with Germanic customs, laying the groundwork for the future of Spain. The Visigoths contributed to the development of early Spanish law, architecture, and even religious practices, influencing the nation's identity for centuries to come. In this video, we will delve into the rise and fall of the Visigothic kingdom, exploring its key figures, major events, and the eventual decline that paved the way for Islamic rule in al-Andalus. Join us as we uncover the fascinating story of the Visigoths, a people whose legacy continues to resonate in Spain today. Get ready to embark on a journey through time that highlights the significance of this remarkable kingdom. Origins of the Visigoths. The story of the Visigoths begins in Eastern Europe, where they emerged as one of the many Germanic tribes during the late Roman Empire. Initially settled in the region around the Danube River, the Visigoths began a significant migration westward in the late 4th century, driven by various factors, including pressure from the Huns and the search for new lands. This migration would set the stage for their eventual establishment in Spain. As they moved through the Roman Empire, the Visigoths had numerous interactions with Roman forces. In 376 AD, they sought refuge within the empire's borders, only to face mistreatment and exploitation. This led to a series of conflicts, culminating in the famous sack of Rome in 410 AD, led by their king, Alaric I. Alaric's audacious conquest not only showcased the Visigoths' military prowess, but also marked a turning point in the decline of Roman authority. Following their victory in Rome, the Visigoths continued their conquests, eventually settling in the region of Hispania. Their early successes laid the foundation for the Visigothic kingdom, which would flourish in the Iberian Peninsula. The Visigothic conquest of Spain. The early 5th century marked a tumultuous period in the history of the Iberian Peninsula as the Roman Empire faced significant decline and fragmentation. The fall of Roman authority created a power vacuum that various tribes, including the Visigoths, were eager to exploit. Seizing the opportunity, the Visigoths began their conquest of Hispania, capitalizing on the weakened state of Roman defenses. Key battles during this period showcased the Visigoths' military strategies and adaptability. One of the most notable confrontations was the Battle of the River Borrego, where the Visigoths, under the leadership of King Alaric II, effectively utilized their cavalry and superior tactics to defeat the remaining Roman forces. This victory not only solidified their foothold in the region, but also encouraged further expansion into the Iberian Peninsula. As the Visigoths continued their campaign, they established Toledo as their capital, transforming it into a center of political and cultural life. This strategic choice allowed them to consolidate power and govern effectively over the diverse populations within their realm. The establishment of Toledo marked the beginning of a new era in Spanish history, as the Visigoths laid the foundations for a kingdom that would influence the region for centuries to come. The reign of Theodoric II. The reign of Theodoric II, which began in 453 AD, was a pivotal period for the Visigothic kingdom, as it sought to consolidate power and unify its diverse territories. Theodoric II recognized the importance of establishing a cohesive identity among the various groups within his realm, and he worked diligently to strengthen the bonds between the Visigoths and the local Roman population. His efforts included promoting intermarriage and encouraging the adoption of Roman customs, which helped to foster a sense of unity in a kingdom marked by cultural diversity. During his reign, Theodoric II also oversaw significant political and cultural developments. He implemented legal reforms that aimed to create a more structured governance system, drawing inspiration from Roman law. This not only enhanced the administration of justice, but also contributed to the kingdom's stability. Additionally, the flourishing of arts and literature during this time reflected the blending of Visigothic and Roman traditions, enriching the cultural landscape of the kingdom. However, Theodoric II faced numerous challenges, both from internal factions and external threats. Rival factions within the Visigothic nobility often vied for power, while the encroaching influence of the Byzantine Empire and other tribes posed a constant threat. Despite these challenges, Theodoric II's reign laid the groundwork for a more unified and resilient Visigothic kingdom, setting the stage for future developments in Spanish history. The Council of Toledo. The Councils of Toledo played a crucial role in shaping the legal and social framework of the Visigothic kingdom, particularly during the 6th and 7th centuries. These councils served as vital gatherings for bishops and nobles, aiming to unify religious practices among the diverse populations of the kingdom. By addressing theological disputes and establishing a common doctrine, the councils helped to solidify the Christian faith as a unifying force, bridging the gap between the Visigoths and the Hispano-Roman populace. One of the most significant outcomes of the Councils of Toledo was the introduction of legal reforms that would have a lasting impact on Visigothic society. These reforms included the codification of laws that aimed to protect the rights of both Visigoths and Hispano-Romans, promoting a sense of justice and equality. The most notable of these legal compilations was the Liber Judiciorum, which sought to harmonize the legal systems of the two groups, fostering cooperation and coexistence. The impact of these councils extended beyond legal matters. They also transformed the relationship between the Visigoths and the Hispano-Romans. By promoting shared religious beliefs and legal standards, the councils helped to diminish tensions and encourage a more integrated society. This legacy of unity and cooperation would influence the cultural landscape of Spain for generations to come. Cultural achievements. The Visigothic kingdom made significant cultural contributions that left a lasting imprint on Spain, particularly in the realms of architecture, literature, and art. One of the most notable advancements during this period was in architecture, where the Visigoths developed a unique style that blended Roman techniques with their own aesthetic sensibilities. This is exemplified in the construction of churches, such as the Basilica of San Juan de Baños, which showcases intricate brickwork and decorative elements that reflect both Visigothic and Roman influences. In literature, the Visigothic period produced important works that contributed to the intellectual landscape of Spain. Notable figures such as Isidore of Seville emerged during this time, whose encyclopedic writings, including Etymologiae, sought to compile and preserve knowledge from various fields, including theology, history, and science. His works not only influenced later medieval scholarship, but also exemplified the blending of Visigothic and Roman thought. Art during the Visigothic era also flourished, with intricate metalwork, jewelry, and illuminated manuscripts showcasing the craftsmanship of the time. The fusion of Visigothic and Roman cultures created a rich tapestry of artistic expression that celebrated both heritage and innovation. This cultural synthesis laid the groundwork for the diverse artistic traditions that would continue to evolve in Spain, highlighting the Visigoths' enduring legacy in the nation's history. Decline and fall. The decline and eventual fall of the Visigothic kingdom were influenced by a combination of internal strife and external pressures. One of the primary factors contributing to their downfall was the persistent internal conflict, characterized by succession crises and power struggles among the nobility. As the kingdom expanded, rival factions emerged, each vying for control, which weakened the central authority and created divisions within the Visigothic leadership. This fragmentation made it increasingly difficult to present a united front against external threats. The most significant external challenge came with the Muslim invasion in 711 AD. Following the death of King Roderick, the Visigothic forces were unable to effectively resist the advancing Muslim armies, which swiftly conquered much of the Iberian Peninsula. The rapid fall of key cities, including Toledo, marked the end of Visigothic rule and the beginning of a new era in Spanish history. Despite their decline, the Visigoths left a lasting legacy in Spain. Their contributions to law, culture, and architecture continued to influence the region long after their fall. The blending of Visigothic and Hispano-Roman traditions laid the groundwork for the rich cultural heritage of Spain, reminding us that even in decline, the Visigoths played a crucial role in shaping the identity of the nation. Legacy of the Visigoths. The legacy of the Visigothic kingdom continues to resonate in modern Spain, particularly through their influence on the legal systems that followed. The Visigoths were pioneers in codifying laws, with the Liber Judiciorum serving as a foundational legal text that laid the groundwork for later Spanish law. This early legal framework emphasized justice and equality, principles that would echo throughout the centuries and shape the development of Spain's legal traditions. Culturally and historically, the Visigothic reign marked a significant period of transition in the Iberian Peninsula. Their ability to blend Visigothic and Roman customs created a unique cultural identity that enriched the region's heritage. This fusion is evident in various aspects of Spanish culture, from architecture to literature, and continues to be celebrated as part of Spain's diverse history. In contemporary Spain, the memory of the Visigoths is preserved through various cultural references, including festivals, historical sites, and academic studies. Their contributions to the formation of Spanish identity are acknowledged in educational curricula and cultural discussions, ensuring that the Visigoths are remembered not merely as conquerors, but as integral architects of Spain's rich and multifaceted heritage. This enduring legacy invites us to appreciate the complexities of Spain's past and the diverse influences that have shaped its present. Conclusion. In this exploration of the Visigothic kingdom in Spain, we've journeyed through a fascinating chapter of history that highlights the rise, achievements, and eventual decline of this influential realm. We discussed the origins of the Visigoths, their conquest of the Iberian Peninsula, and the significant cultural and legal contributions they made during their reign. The establishment of Toledo as their capital and the impact of the councils of Toledo were pivotal in unifying religious practices and shaping the legal framework that would influence future Spanish law. As we reflect on the legacy of the Visigoths, it's essential to remember their role in blending cultures and laying the groundwork for modern Spain. Their story is a testament to the complexities of history and the enduring influences that shape our identities today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Visigothic kingdom, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging historical content. Don't forget to like and share this video with fellow history enthusiasts and explore our related videos to continue your journey through the rich tapestry of Spain's past. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating stories from history.